Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Let me know if you guys are here and you can hear me. Please and thank you. I'm going to give it a couple minutes and let some people come in. I just want to let the notifications go out. I hope they went out. I know YouTube has been funny lately, so I hope everybody is doing well. And I hope all of my peeps are doing well. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I appreciate everybody's support. Everybody coming in. If I can get the thumbs up from you, that'd be great. Not everybody has to chat. I just want to, I just want to get a couple things off my chest here tonight. So just, Hey, Melissa, how are you, honey? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. What's going on? I feel like it's been forever. Hey, Vama, how are you, sweetheart? What's going on? I hope everything is going well. I'm so glad to see you all here. I'm just going to give it another minute. I hope everybody is doing well. I've had, oh my gosh, like the craziest couple days. I'm getting back to, the kids are getting back to school this week. I know, Melissa, I'm so glad you're here to catch my live. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I know this is like, I do these impromptu ones, but, they're not that impromptu. No, I've been getting the kids ready to go back to school. So they go back on Wednesday. And no matter how much you feel like you're ready to send them back, you're always like scatting, like, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do that. And the biggest thing this year for my kids was they grew so much. Like when I ordered their sneakers, like their sneakers came in and they didn't fit. So today we're like running around trying to exchange the sneakers. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys grew that much already. Trying to be prepared, order them a couple weeks in advance. Yeah, well, anyways, I don't know if anybody else has had that happen, but I think boys just like, they grow and grow and grow and grow. Bama, so I have two sets of twin boys. So one of the sets is going to be 12 in October, and then the other set of twins turned 13 in June. So they're like a year and 4 months apart. And like, I really thought I was being on the ball when it came to ordering their stuff. It was just, I ordered size up from what they had, and yeah, two sets. Yeah, they're all boys. Yeah. Yeah, two sets of twins. So it's a lot of love and a lot of mothering and parenting and all that good stuff, right? Thanks, Bama. Damn, Melissa, thank you. Oh my God. I guess, thank you. I had my mom over tonight for dinner, so she could see the kids before they go back to school. And we've been trying to get down to see my dad. Sorry, I'm yawning. Who's been in rehab since he had a stroke back in the winter. So it's just been, it's just been a lot of stuff. It's been a lot of stuff. My mom has had a bunch of surgeries recently and she's okay. It's not anything like life threatening, but it's not been easy either, when it comes to, being worried about your parent and having to take care of them and all that good stuff. Melissa, my dad is 75. He'll be 76 in October. And he had health issues, prior to the stroke last winter. But this one was really one that kind of did him in. And he's okay. He's doing okay. He's still paralyzed partially on his right side. And, he's probably not going to be able to go home. And that's okay because he's in a really good facility. And my mom realizes that she was doing so much before, prior to all this. So it's kind of like a godsend in some ways, like where it's helping her, so she can pay attention to what's going on her end. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Likewise, it's always reciprocal. So I wanted to say something real quick about something I saw. So I did a live. My last live was, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days ago. And much of it was addressing how SG was speaking about Bama and her daughter. Okay. And I don't know if I made myself clear in everything that I had said, but I was not caring about what tit for tat, if any of that was going on between Bama and SG prior to what she said. But what SG had threatened Bama with was that she was going to call CPS if Bama did not provide proof that her daughter was going through what she's going through. And I was really, really fucking upset about that. And the reason I was upset about that was because nobody should ever be threatened with that. And no one should ever be put on the spot to have to provide proof, because this platform is a way for us to find friendship, to find support, and to get out whatever we are going through in order to get through it. And I was really pissed that that was mentioned and that was said, and the threat was made. And that wasn't the first time a threat was made like that from SG. And so I went on again to correct or to make sure it was clarified that the reason that I said what I said had nothing to do with what was done prior or any of that. Okay. The reason I said what I said was strictly because what was said to Bama and the threat that was made was incredibly cruel. And if there was ever a thought that there was some type of a situation where somebody should have CPS called on them, then there should never be a threat made. It should just be done. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, it should never be brought to a live stream on YouTube to say, bop, ba, bop, ba, ba, and after 5.5 hours, oh, and you know what? Now I'm going to threaten you. Okay. Because there was clearly no imminent danger. There has not been any danger for the need to be called upon. And so the reason I said what I said was because those threats are so false, and they're done with a fear, or to put a fear inside of somebody if they don't quite know that person, right? But any of us that know that, right, Melissa? SG is a disgrace to all women. She's disgusting. Yeah. Well, She's a disgrace to women. She's a disgrace to mothers. But now I don't always read right away. And you guys know this because sometimes it takes a little while for me to comment back if you guys comment on my live streams. And that's no fault of the fact that YouTube doesn't always give the notifications that I'm going to go live, but or anybody's going to go live, but I don't get the notifications that people have commented on one of my streams, right? So I constantly am trying to go back in to see the newest comments and try to respond or at least give a thumbs up and a heart, right? So I was going through today the comments from my live stream a couple days ago. Well, it was probably about 4 days ago, the last one I did. And lo and behold, there's going to be some motherfucker that comes in and has some real smart remarks, right? So we got Chicken Gizzard over here. Cock-a-doodle-doo, fucking biatch, right? And I'm going to read to you the comment because I'm reading it right now. She's never been a part of my live streams. She's never been a person that was a proponent of me or negative. Oh, but she has a lot to say in this comment here. Ready? She goes, no child got put through anything. You think it's okay for Bama to do what she did? A lot of people are going through hell, but it's no excuse for Bama to pull the BS she did. Get real. Pay attention to everything going on around you. Wake up! Exclamation point. Just because someone has a sick child doesn't give them a pass to be an ass. Period. Lots of exclamation points. Oh my goodness. You got a lot to say here, fucking cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker. I don't care about anything other than you don't attack a child. You don't attack a child. And if she listened to my stream and heard me say, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, I don't give a fuck about what anybody said or did. You don't attack a child. You don't attack a mother. You don't threaten a mother that's going through this with their child. You know what? That's complete bullshit. I'm cracking my knuckles, sorry. Bama, I'm sure it wasn't probably the nicest person after all the vile mess she said, but she went way overboard about CP. Yeah. So Bama, that's exactly why I did that first live. When I said, I don't know you and Gracie really well, but I know your story and I am a proponent of the fact that I will protect people, children and mothers against this kind of bullying. Yeah, Melissa, you're right. Hey, Prue, my good friend. How are you, sweetheart? I know I got two of them. Sorry. Bama, nothing has been pulled. And you know what the crazy part is? Is like this Chicken Gizzard wants to come into my fucking stream and say something like that. Like she wants to make a comment. And that's fine. She can make a comment, you know. But no one does anything to kids as far as I'm concerned. And I don't care how friggin' off the rocker you are, you know, bipolar or borderline personality disorder. That's what they call it nowadays. You know, you don't get to pull this shit. You know, and Bama, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want to keep bringing this up if it triggers you or if it But like the fact of the matter is that I just wanted to do a live a couple weeks ago to stand up for the fact that this was wrong, that this was done at the end of a crazy hate stream, 5.5 hours long that SG did. And I don't care what anybody has done to this woman. I don't care that I haven't been involved with her life. I heard something that was incredibly wrong. I don't care if I'm involved with that person or not. I need to hear what I heard, and that is incredibly ridiculous. Chicken Weezer is who started this whole mess. She made a bunch of nasty videos and dirty deleting them. Really? Oh, she's the one that started this whole like rhetoric about you're not going through what you're going through? I'm sorry, Kimberly. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything. I plead the fifth. Can I still do that? I love you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, SG is unwell. Well, you know what, Prue, you're right. But you know what? Then they shouldn't have the right to be online. I mean, if they're that sick and demented and have mental illness, then you know what? Why are they still here? I mean, I'm just trying to wonder, when does this woman get arrested from like everything that's going on? You know? When does she get arrested from all this crap? Hey, Vern. What's up, bud? How are you? It's been a minute. Thank you for coming in. How are you? No, Pro, they shouldn't be online. And you know what? Like, I'm really trying to be calm about this. And I'm really trying to be a support system. And I want to move forward from this. But you know what? When I read that comment, instead of deleting it from my, my live that I did, I was like, you know what? I responded to it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to make sure I make it a point, because you know what I said to her in my response? I said, I would absolutely love to address this with you, because there's nothing wrong with me. She's asking me what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me questioning an ill woman threatening a child. Let's play devil's advocate for a second. Let's say the worst thing happened to SG and somebody said something really egregious against her. And she was like, oh my God, this hurts me so much, right? And then she realizes it's a mother struggling with something when she's going through a completely life altering, threatening disease with her child. Let's just pretend that happened. This is not what happened. But let's just pretend that for a second. And as the adult, her response after going through a very life altering, threatening disease, in my opinion, should have not been what she did. It should have never been to threaten the mother to prove that the daughter is even going through that, or else she's going to call CPS on her. because the daughter might be better off without her. It would be, in my opinion, after going through a life-altering, threatening disease, to embrace that mother as best as she could and say, honey, I am so sorry for what you are going through. And I understand it from my own perspective of what I've been through. I am a mother. I am a survivor of cancer, and I want to give you the utmost support. And I am so sorry for everything. And I'm sure you are saying things that is not what you want to be saying. But you know what? That was never done. That would never be done because that's not what she did. So that's left to believe a lot of things. We have a lot of questions in our mind, right? We had a lot of questions in our mind. And forgive me, guys. Like everybody, just you guys can chat. I'm not going through the chat for a hot second because I'm trying to get this off my mind here. So forgive me for a second here. You guys following me with what I'm saying? Like anybody that's been through something should automatically want to support somebody. And then even if they can't because maybe they still are going through something, that the worst thing that they could do would be to do the complete opposite and threaten that person, to question the fact that that person is going through what they're going through, and then threaten them that they're going to call CPS to remove the child from their home because until they prove that the child is going through what they're going through, that you think that they are better off maybe without them. I mean, it is just so ridiculous. You guys following me? Okay, thank you, Pro. Okay. Vern, I'm right here. Please don't think I'm not reading what you're writing. Okay. I just wanted to get off what was on my mind and I wanted to walk through that scenario. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that. Oh, Vern and Kimberly, you guys don't know each other. Well, my friend Vern, meet my friend Kimberly. I'm skipping over the chat here for a second. I'm so glad you guys are meeting. All right. So, Bama, I'm going to tell you something. If you might take my advice, do not post any more PET scans. Do not post any more things that prove what Gracie's going through. The real people in this world that are going to understand, they will understand. And the crazy people are not going to. You know, you take Chicken Gizzard and friggin' Sloth Gross Girl. You know, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine tonight, and I know that I couldn't do this necessarily on YouTube. Okay. But you guys tell me what you think. Okay. Because I want this whole community, my whole page and my world and what you guys are in means something to me. Vern, you are definitely not a bad guy. No, Vern, you are so awesome. You guys are all so awesome, and I'm so glad you guys are all here. Oh my God. Hi, Pink. Pink goes to Vern's an awesome guy. Yes. See? We know. We know the truth. Vern, we know the truth about you, and you're just so freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm great, Pink. Thank you for asking. Okay, so you guys, I need for you guys to understand, or I want feedback from you guys. And Vern, you might be able to help me with this, like in the beginning stages of it. So tell me what you think. I have had so much happen to me health wise. I am no doctor, okay? But I know what I know based on what I've been through, okay? A lot of my friends and family have been through similar, no, not necessarily similar, but like, they've been through a lot of really traumatic health things, okay? I wanted my group of people or my page to kind of be a twofold thing. One was to be a support group. And I don't mean a support group like we're going to do daily meetings or things of that nature. I mean a support group like where we're all going through shit health wise and we got to get out on the table what we're going through. And we don't want anybody to judge us and we don't want anybody to doubt what we're going through, right? But we want to talk about it. And then there's also the things of the anomalies where people are like, oh my God, like doctors are like, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's happening. And they can't diagnose you. And so all of us that have been through those anomalies where we're like, well, think about it this way, or what if you got tested for this, right? We're not doctors. We're not going to diagnose each other, but we can share stories of what the similarities are to then say to other people, hey, why don't you get checked for this? Or why don't you have this? Or yada, yada, yada. What do you guys think about that? Like, it wouldn't be a YouTube channel. It would have to probably be like a Patreon or a Discord chat or something of that nature. I'm so glad you guys are all talking in the chat here. Yeah, doing it privately. Oh yeah, we wouldn't do it like on a public. No, nor would I want to do it on a public platform. Yeah, Bama, it sounds good to you too. I mean, I always wanted to have some type of a support group. And again, like I said, the disclaimer is we're not doctors, but we're going to talk about, even if it's just about a roundtable discussion of what we're going through at that day. We could have a bunch of different discussions about a bunch of different things. But it could be something real simple, but we don't have to friggin' be feeling like we're going to be bashed or we're going to be talked about. Like it's a very private thing. Right. Vern, like, Vern, I really want to talk to you because I think like you have a lot of knowledge about the platforms and what could be private and what could be not. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always supported you and we've always had really good conversations about this. Yeah, Prue, you were looking at a streaming service for where we could do lives privately, no riffraff. Yeah, that's like a Northeast term, I think, riffraff. Yeah, we don't want this to. It's not anything that's going to come down upon somebody. I think the worst thing or the hardest thing that I went through when I was going through what I went through. And if anybody hasn't seen my story, I recently reposted my story with my heart surgeon on my community page. So if you guys have not gone to see it, please go and see it. Vern has actually streamed it on one of his lives a while ago. Yeah, Bama, like you feel like you could be an oncologist. Absolutely. Oh my God. Right? Like you feel like you could partially diagnose people, but you might have knowledge that could give somebody else better knowledge of what they're going through, right? And Vern, I absolutely agree. We're not going to make it about oneself, but about the journey. Oh, Kimberly, StreamYard has a private thing. Okay. Bama, you're cute. Yeah, Vern, like we want, do you agree with me? Like we want that help. Oh, Vern. Yeah, I know. Vern, you don't have my number, do you? You have my email though. Vern, in my about section is my email. But like if you email me your phone number, let's talk. Seriously. Offline. If you don't mind. See, this is why we're all here. You know? I don't know. Your about page, I keep like getting your like I think I was subscribed and then unsubscribed. Vern, you're subscribed to me, correct? Because I've had so many of your things become unsubscribed for some reason. There's like one only Cindy Infinity. All right, so Vern, go to my about page. Well, I can tell you my email address. It's cindy.decap@gmail.com. Just go to my about page and send me an email with your number or your Google number or whatever. Like when we're done with this live, I want to text you, call you, whatever, if that's okay. Vern, I actually want to tell you something that was on my mind tonight, which is a crazy thing, which is so on point with everything you've been saying in the chat. And did you get my number? Because again, same thing. Go to my email in my about section and shoot me your number. Vern, the only time I've used Discord is my son was in a junior Marine Corps thing, and he was in a chat thing that was on my phone. But other than that, I've never really used Discord. Vern, where is crap? I gotta go into it. Vern, unless you want to come up and talk to me real quick on live. If you want me to drop a link. Yeah, Discord never really did much for me. I mean, it was hard. Sorry, I'm trying to follow the chat here, you guys. I'm so glad you guys are all here. This is what I want to do, though, you guys. Like, I want this all to come together, like where we have a community where we can all support each other. You know what I mean? No, Pink. I know. Discord is not the devil. I'm trying to find it even in my apps on my friggin' phone. All right, so Vern. Oh my goodness. I gotta log in. No, that's fine, Vern. It's okay. Why, Vern? Do you have like a chat room that like I can? All right, it's like telling me I can't even log in because my password is weak, but I don't even know. All right, so hold on, let me go through the chat here. Yeah, Kimberly, the past month has been the worst with SG. She said she would call CBS and have Gracie removed from me to give her a chance. That is disgusting for her to even. Yeah, Kimberly, this is why I went live about this a while back. Like, this shit was fucking disgusting to me. Like, and then people are like, you just don't do this. And then people are like, oh, did you see what was said? You know, like chicken fucking gizzard over there. Yeah, okay. I said, you know what? I would welcome you to come and talk to me anytime about what was said. Because I don't give a shit about what was said. You understand that? You guys have to understand too that, like, I fought for my life to give my children life. And then right after the fact, their father could give two shits about that. So, like, the other questions I have. No, the other questions I have are the fact that, like, people that are going through something like this or have gone through something traumatic are not going to do this to other people. And I'm sorry, far be it from me to question somebody's legitimacy of their disease or what they're going through, but this is just beyond. It's like, dude, let it go. You know what I'm saying? No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh my God, little Mario, we bah. What's up, my friend? How are you? It's been a minute. How are you? I hope everything is going well. You guys, if you don't know my friend Lil Mario, please. He's an awesome dude. He's so cool. Bama, she's been trying to blame everyone for cancer, bullying her for years. Okay? This was way before I ever knew she had cancer. Like, it's just beyond despicable. Mario, we're just having some real talk here, you know? Real fucking talk. I got some good people here. Is that hola, the Mario? Buenas noches, mi amor. Right? I have such a good group of people. And I love all you guys. I really do. Oh, ¿qué pasó? Oh, look at Vern over there. You said, "What's up, motherfucker?" I can't believe we're all up at 2:15. East Coast, 2:15 in the morning. Not like that for everybody. Okay, Mario. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know, and we've had doubts, but you know what? Here's the thing. I don't want to doubt anything, and so it's like, you know what? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up. And yeah, Gizzard over there. Um, well, Kimberly, her explanation is that Bama came at her first, and that's always her explanation. Everybody came at her first. I don't know where Melissa. She was here before. Melissa. I don't know. Oh, Kimberly, I call her Gizzard, Chicken Gizzard, but Chicken Winner. Um, yeah, she's just she's somebody that's like stirred up shit in the community, but like I never had a problem with her, but the bitch had some kind of a comment to make about one of my lives I did 4 days ago. And she's telling me to get real and have you listened and have you seen what was done to SG? And I'm like, I don't I don't need to see anything that was done to SG. What I know is what I heard. And what I heard was a complete threat against a juvenile, a youngster, and a mother. And they're going through hell right now. And they're protected, even if they're not protected. But the daughter has cancer. And you know what? She wants to talk about being a protected class. You know what? Likewise, motherfucker. All right, Prue, I love you. All right. I'll talk to you soon, sweetheart. Sound good? Prue, I'll talk to you soon, baby. I love you. Okay, sorry. Um, yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, Vern, you're absolutely right because um I actually have I have a few close, very friends that are going through breast cancer right now. And, I was even hesitant to mention it on my channel because this other one comes in and she's like, it's never going to be as bad as what I went through, but I'm a survivor and I went through this and I battled it. And no, 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 it's not bad. I actually spoke with one of my very good friends the other night. Um, I was at a birthday party, a surprise 50th for one of my other friends' husbands. And my friend that was battling cancer was there. And when she was given her diagnosis, this was 2 months ago. She's 43 years old. She's a nurse, and her mammograms did not detect it. So I'm just going to tell the story as if, from her words. So her mammogram recently that she went for did not detect it, doesn't have family history. She felt something, went to her doctor, and basically what they determined was she had a triple negative diagnosis, which is a very aggressive form of cancer. She decided, I'm not even going to play my cards right now. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to have a double mastectomy. I'm going to just then have the spacers put in. I'll have implants eventually put in, reconstructive surgery, this, that, the third. A month of being diagnosed as this, and then this is what she chooses the path to go down. And I'm like, holy shit. And part of it was she's a nurse at one of the most world renowned hospitals, but still, you know, she's like, nope, I'm not even going to try to fight it with drugs. I mean, she's still going to have to go through chemo after the fact. And she's like, nope, I have one of the most aggressive forms. Within a month of being diagnosed with stage 1, by the time 4 weeks went by, she was stage 2. So when they said triple negative is an aggressive form of cancer, it was absolutely an aggressive form. And shit, I give her a lot of credit for making the very quick decisions that she did. And again, I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys. I apologize. I'm just talking about my friend's experience because this was, somewhat close to what my mother went through. We all are going to go through, not we all are, but a lot of us are going to go through this. Close relatives are going to go through this. My kids have seen so many family members go through it, and they're like, Mom, are you going to go through this? And I'm like, no. But I'm like, I hope not. I'm just reading the chat here, guys. I don't honestly know. I don't know what is going on. I don't really know what's going on. I can't even, you know what? all we can do is speculate because nothing has been given to us in terms of her narrating what she's been going through, right? So, like, she can't get mad at people speculating, right? She can't. So, she picked on me and made fun of me and said, like, I better be whistling Dixie because she made fun of my nose whistle, which happens sometimes, after being intubated so many times, after so many open heart surgeries. Um, my septum is deviated, and there are times where I have to really sniffle to get through, and the sniffle is a whistle, and it is what it is. Like, I don't even know how to explain it other than that's what happens. And she picked on me, and I said, you're medical bullying me. This is a result of my open heart surgeries, yada, yada, yada. And her comment back was, you better be whistling fucking Dixie, bitch. Because I don't believe, how could anybody go through 8 to 10 open heart surgeries? Well, I don't know. Talk to me. Talk to my heart surgeon because that's how many I've been through. Oh, I don't even know what somebody would be like, what somebody would sound like after that. Well, you're talking to one. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, Pink. It's not even that I've been through yes, I have been through so much. My going through so much is where my support is lended to. And, you know, hi, Christy. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Well, yeah, Vern. Yeah, they kind of cause a deviated septum. Kimberly, you remember that, right? Yeah. Over some Easter eggs. But she's been nothing but kind to me, right? Nothing but kind. Tomcat, thank you for being here. Yeah, Vern, I know. I know. You guys bear with me for 1 second, please. Chat amongst yourselves. I love that I have all you guys here. Please make sure you guys give a thumbs up, please. Please and thank you. You guys all doing okay? Hey, so this is my disclaimer to Chicken Gizzard. You want to come into my fucking comments and say something like that, and I give you a pass to come up and talk to me, you better be the fucking right bitch that you claim that you are and come talk to me. Don't sit behind a fucking screen and type the shit that you type to try to support something that you have no idea. And I'm just saying that. You want to come on my page and type some bullshit like that, you better be able to put up. Yeah, I've listened to some of her shit. I can't listen to most of it. Kimberly, Chicken fucking had a comment to make on the last live stream I did and trying to say to me, have you listened to everything? And my comments were just strictly about the fact that SG was threatening a child. Point blank, all said and done. Not okay. And then fucking Gizzard comes in and comments, and she writes some fucking thing in the comment section on my last live. And she's like, Did you ever really listen? And what is the matter with you? And and get real, lady. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what? You got to get real. You're going to talk to me like that on my page? Yeah, okay. So this is where I'm going to talk about you, and I'm going to address you, because my comment back was, we can have a nice conversation. I didn't say nice. I said, you want me to get real? We can have a real conversation on my page. That's what it was. You guys know me. I'll get down with the get down, and I'll get real with people. Yeah, apparently she is. Apparently she is, Kimberly. I don't know. She's not really white knighting for her, because I don't even know if white knighting is what you do 2 days after I do a live and you make some kind of ridiculous comment in my thing, and I had to like go through it to actually see it. So I don't even know if that's considered white knighting. It's probably hiding behind the curtains and then trying to say something to support somebody that you maybe like. So maybe that's what it is. But you know what? It was on my page. I didn't delete it. I caught it and I addressed it in my comment back to her. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go live and I'll talk about it for a hot second. Absolutely every right to talk about it, you know? Jesus, man, really? Yeah, that woman does not hold true to anything. Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, I so appreciate everybody being here. Please, 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 please make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure you make a comment after my video is done. If you guys are not subscribed, or you are, make sure you just hit the notification bell twice. I'm going to try to do lives more and more here and there. I thank you all so very much for being here. I love you guys all. Love you all long time. And we will all talk again very, very, very soon. Thank you so much. Good night, guys.